Hello everybody, Gamer Penny here, bringing you another episode of our Lord of the Rings online Let's Play. And we are back with Baradbeam. Where's Megly? He's not out yet. So let's go ahead and bring Megly out. We are going to pick up these two quests, but first, Lord of the Rings does have something that you can do on a daily basis, and it's daily Hobbit presents that you get. So we're going to open, you can see it resets, next free presents in 5 hours, and then 5 days for this one. So let's open the silver one and see what we get. Gear, 200 Virtue XP, received a gift, 400 Figments of Splendor. These shimmering figments contain remnants of the glamour that once enveloped fine raiments. Talented elf tailors can make use of these figments to craft wondrous garments. Oh. Okay. Cool, I don't know what those are. And then we get, Virtue XP, a gift from Isilia Took. A cryptic, we can't even use these yet. So, I mean, not real exciting, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and turn on our name there. And let's pick up these quests here from Selendine.
So changed since last night.
Amdir looks so changed since last night. I almost feel like he's not but a shadow when I look at him. Like he isn't really there. How it makes me shiver. I saw Strider make a salve of kingsfoil for his wound, but my Gammer always used a different remedy when a young brandybuck would get a nasty splinter. Sweet bilberry tea. I smelled bilberries by the water to the east of here as we passed in the night, which means they're in season. I would dearly like to make a tea for poor Amdir. Okay, and it looks like we're gonna get some mushrooms randomly from that quest. And what have you got for us, Mundo?
Hey, you there! I'm hungry!
Oh, my God. Hey, you there. Yes, you, the big one. I'm very hungry. I haven't eaten since some woman gave me a bit of bread and jam for breakfast this morning. Such fare is hardly meant to feed a rabbit, let alone a full-grown hobbit like me. If you get me proper food, I will reward you handsomely. I want something hearty and delicious. And we get a ring out of it. Okay. Cool. So we got a couple quests that we're going to take on. We want to go find Cal Sprigley in the south. Whoa. Who's yelling over there? Someone training. We're going to collect some berries and boar meat. And it's all down here. So we'll go ahead and head that way. Is that something I can use later? Okay. Well, we don't have a virtue yet, so we're not going to use those. And got all of our best gear on. Let's head down, get some boars, get some berries, and talk to Cal. And I will tell you that this starting zone right here, it is just that. It's a starting zone. We actually can't leave this quite yet until we finish some story quests. Why don't you go in there, Megly? Do a little lightning. Get some flames on him. So I like to think that Baradbeam's just like carrying around these burning embers on him. Like he's got supplies like buried in his stash. I see you there. Kill this black old spy. He's our enemy. Because Baradbeam would not run past that guy just sitting behind the tree. Okay, we've got 1 boar meat. We need 3 more. Let's try our, I was gonna try our staff strike, but killed it too. That one's hard to see, so we'll run past that one. He killed it too quickly for us to hit him with our staff. When I was playing Lore Master before, for some reason I really liked just melee Lore Master. It's not viable at all, but I liked running in there. Alright, you know what? I was willing to let you live, but now you've gone too far. We're gonna hit you with our staff. Dumb brigand. Okay, Cal should be... Yep, Cal's down here with Will Wheatley and Harry Greencorn.
A stranger, eh? You're the best thing that's happened to us all day.
A stranger, eh? If Brackenbrook sent you, I'll take you in. I'm afraid you're the best thing that's happened to us all day, and we get a cloak out of it.
Our best hope is to get help from Combe, our neighbors. They will not let our chet fall to brigands.
I'm glad you're here. Some Blackwolves tried to attack us this morning, but we drove them off. We must get help from Combe, the next town over. It's southwest of here, and not more than a short journey away. They must bring their soldiers to Archet at once to help stave off the raid. Please make haste. I fear the Blackwolves mean to attack tonight. The road here is crawling with brigands, but I pray you can make it safe to Combe. Okay. Will, what do you have for us?
Might I take a moment of your time?
My dad and the other farm hands, they gave chase to the brigands after the attack on our farm. I don't think the brigands expected us to put up such a fight after they surprised us. There weren't many of them, but I never saw them act so bold before today. Only problem is, they ain't back yet. They ran off to the east, chasing the brigands into the woods. It was hours ago, though, and I'm very worried. Could you go and look for them and bring them back safe? Sure, because you're going to give us a pretty nice staff over there. But first, we're going to head this way. I know there's a couple of boars that we could take on. Take on this one. Because Combe is right over there. See that, like, wood fence there? We're going to try to get to Combe to find help, as Kale Sprigley mentioned we should do. Nice. We just need one more boar meat and should be pretty good. Okay, we've got the boar meat to make something for Mundo. Let's see if we can head to Combe and get some help, some reinforcements. Just over the ridge, we've got a barricade and some Blackwolves. The only gate is blocked. Archet is on its own for now. Haha, do you want the people of Combe to help you? You're afraid of the Blackwolves, are you? I'm not afraid. Best run home, little fool. Enjoy your day. I'll show you who's afraid. You're gonna be afraid of me. Baradbeam, the great lore master. Right, and I think tell Cal Sprigley the dire news, so we're gonna return to Cal real quick. We could also sell some stuff at his provisioner here. Hey Cal, I've got some bad news.
This cannot be. I must write to Brackenbrook at once.
Blocked? No, it cannot be. My men traveled to Combe only yesterday for a delivery. That is bad news, Baradbeam. The captain must be informed of what's going on at once. Here's a note for Brackenbrook. He knows my scrawl. He will believe you now. Alright, I mean... I think it
How can I be of service?
might be too little too late, but, here we are. Yeah. Got confused there for a sec. So I'm just selling off the stuff that we don't need. But we got a cloak, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. Again, it's not gonna show up because of our cosmetics that we got. Oh, look at this guy. That's sick. That's someone who also enjoys the cosmetic system in this game. Alright, let's head over here. And if you're first starting out, unless you spend some money to get some points on the store, or have pre-ordered something, or have like the upgrade bundles, you're not going to have a whole lot of cosmetics, but there are ways to get them, so never fear. You can make your character look pretty cool. It's just going to take some time. And probably not before you get to Rohan, if we're being honest. Alright, now we're looking for berries. There used to be a quest to kill this guy, but I guess not anymore. So we're going to berries? Am I lost? I thought the berries were around here. There's Walt Wheatley. That's Will's dad. Examining the lifeless body. Walt Wheatley has been murdered by black wolves. Ah. Alright, and this one's in our way, so let's go ahead and take it on. Okay. There's a berry bush down there. We got a couple of black wolves on our way, so we will get them out of the way. Oh, we gotta watch our health. Why is our health down so low? A bleed. Had a bleed on us. We have 2 potions, but remember, we want to get to level 20 without dying. I mean, that is our main goal here. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's get this bush. How many of these do we need? 4. One here. There's another farmhand I see, so let's go for a little dip in the pond. Bill Hayspear has been murdered by black wolves. You think this guy would drop something if we killed him? So if you click on him, you see the outside ring means he's a much tougher enemy. I'm not gonna risk it. We could probably take him on. We're pretty okay, especially with a pet, but like I said, if we don't get to 20, or if we die before 20, I'm gonna be devastated. I'm just gonna say that now. Okay, now we just have to search for Thornton Woodley, which looks like he's down here. We'll have wrapped up the quest down this way. Here he is. Let me guess. Also murdered by black wolves. Yep. Alright, let's return to Will and give him the unfortunate news about his friends and his dad. So one thing about Lord of the Rings that I, really like, why can't, these are bushes, why can't I get through here? Is it's really pretty, right? Are you serious that this is a wall? They're just... Makes no sense to me. Where am I? Am I on the outskirts? I am. I'm going the complete wrong way, that's why. I was turned around there. It's a really pretty game. Even after, 10 plus years of graphics and... I know it may, look dated, but to me, it's still really pretty of a game, and it didn't run very well when it first came out, I will be the first to say. No, it cannot be. My poor father and the others. No, it cannot be. It cannot. Will is silent for a long moment, his eyes closed, but after a great pause, he is roused. I will have my revenge upon those black wolves, or I will die trying. Archit will never fall to such murderous fiends. Poor kiddo. But I will take this staff from you. Okay. And let's put that one on. And what is this? Specialization needed. Here we go. So, what level did we get this? It's 6. So in Lord of the Rings, very similar to WoW, you can choose specializations. Each class has 3 of them. You've got, for Lore Master, we've got Keeper of Animals, so strong bond with beasts for attack and defense. We've got Master of Nature's Fury, uses the strength of nature to damage foes, or the Ancient Master uses lore knowledge to hinder and confound foes. I will tell you that most classes, you're going to want to go the red tree if you're going to solo some stuff. Blue tree is also okay. Yellow tree tends to be more group oriented. So, I didn't even think about this, what we want to do. I think we might, let's see. Animal companions ensure their keeper's survival. Using bonuses and pet master interactions to help both thrive in battle. We would get bonus damage to burning. Wisdom of the council, damage, blah blah blah. Ravens give us a buff. Fellowship. When your pet scores a critical hit, unique buff will be bestowed upon your pet and to your fellowship. We might go blue. Grants you an Ents go to war. I've always gone red with Lore Master, but you know what? We might go blue. Yeah. Beef up our pets? That makes sense for, like, roleplay wise, right? Because Baradbeam, he's in his elder years. He's not as strong as he would like, and he's not really in tune with nature a whole lot. He's more scholarly, but his love of animals is for sure there. So it makes sense that he would find animals, nurture them, and train them to do some of his bidding. So yeah, I convinced myself we're going blue. We have no points to spend, but we have chosen this. And that doesn't mean that you can't choose in the other trees as well. It just means that these are going to cost less and these will cost more. So, and you can have different specs. No. So there we go. Oh, the other thing, where was it? That we have here is there's racial traits, and you can unlock some racial traits as you're doing. There's going to be deeds that we'll have to do. And we also have, I know this looks like a lot, but we have virtues that we can unlock and start leveling them up as well. We will get a virtue looks like next level, so let's focus on getting next level. Alright, where'd Megley go? He ran off. Okay, oh, it looks like we got a new spell down here. Sign of Power. Slows enemy attack speed and reduces parry chance. Fire. That's a sign that we can put on the enemy, and I'm gonna put that right here. Just weakens the enemy, I guess. Yeah, alright. I think there's a sign that we'll get that does damage. Maybe a fire damage one, but we'll see when we get up there. They changed the classes a lot, so it's going to be cool to relearn Lore Master. I just still really like the... I know I'm going to like the class because I absolutely adored it before. Alright. We've got berries for Celandine. No one will ever believe you, Lore Master. You're a fool for thinking you can stop what's coming. Let's do a... Not able to use the spit emote yet. How dare you? You're lucky, Calder. You're lucky I can't use my spit emote. Looking here. Okay. We're good for now. When we get out of this tutorial, like, secondary tutorial area, we'll be able to actually grab some, writing skills, and we'll be able to use a mount. So, let's take care of the hungry hobbit first.
This will do nicely. It gives me something to munch on for a bit, at least.
Hooray, you brought me pork, or bacon, or perhaps sausage. Oh, it doesn't matter, I can make a little of each. Mundo weighs the parcel of meats in his hands. This will give me something to munch on for a bit. Hopefully this provender will last me until I can go back home. And we get a ring. Doesn't do anything. But it adds armor, I think. No, it doesn't even do that. Just a ring. Alright, fine. Celandine, I've got some berries for you.
This is sure to cheer Amdir right up.
Well done, you have found more than enough for a good strong tea. This is sure to cheer Amdir right up. Give me a moment, and I will steep the berries in some boiling water.
This tea will help Amdir feel better. I just know it.
Doesn't the Bilberry Tea smell delightful? It still reminds me of my Gammer, who made this for me when I was under the weather, even though my Gammer is long gone. You were such a dear to collect these wild berries for me, so I shan't be taking all the credit. Why don't you bring this nice brew to Amdir so he can thank you himself? You make sure he drinks it all up. And we get a ring that gives us might, which doesn't really do a whole lot for us. You know what, Captain? You can wait.
I thank you, but I have not the stomach to drink this now.
Aw. Does that tea smell of bilberries? That was very sweet of Celandine, and very good of you to fetch her the makings. I am all the sorrier, for I cannot drink this now. I do not feel well enough just now. I will pretend to drink it. You must tell Celandine I enjoyed her tea. Please, do not let her know that her kindness was wasted on me. Aw, poor Amdir.
Did my tea perk him up? I knew it would.
Bilberry Tea always fixes me right up, and I know it would be especially sweet if it came from both of us, Baradbeam. I know Amdir will be back on his feet soon. He is so brave. Alright, let's put on that ring. That at least it gives us a stat, I guess. Alright, Brackenbrook. You're not gonna like what we say.
What have I done?
Yeah, you darn right, what have I done? As Brackenbrook reads the letter from Cal Sprigley, his face is blank. He reads it a second time, and only then does he look at you. I have been a fool. Oh, what have I done? Alright.
You cannot fathom just how wrong I have been.
I have trusted Calder Cobb and heeded his advice for a long time, even after my own son trying to warn me of his duplicity. My son, John, is a worthy hunter, but he has not set foot in this town for over 3 years. He will never forgive me for the things I said to him. Oh, what a fool I am. I told him he was not welcome in Archet until he stopped behaving like a jealous child. Now he and his hunters are our only hope. But what can I do? He does not deserve to be dragged deeper into my folly. Nay, Archet must withstand this storm without help. Alright, let's go ask Strider what to do, the only voice of reason in this town.
Do not despair. You have done well.
Indeed, better than I could have done. You earned Captain Brackenbrook's trust. You must appeal to his son John against his wishes. I must leave soon, and Archet will need all the help it can get if a father's pride is at stake. I am confident you will be able to bring the hunters in and give this town a fighting chance. In the meantime, I must make haste. Amdir assures me he just needs rest. Yeah, about that. You must appeal to John Brackenbrook against his father's wishes. Alright, well, we got some pants that I'm gonna put on first. And then ask the exiled hunter to come to Archet's aid. And he should be over up here. Oh, jeez. Ah. There are a lot of people in the starting area. That's good to see. Especially since this isn't a legendary server, it's just a normal server. I enjoy running into other players in this game. And because, you know, it's not super popular anymore. They got a small team working on it, but at least they're still working on it. Alright, there should be a hunting lodge right there. That's where we're headed. There used to also be a quest to kill these flies. It changed the starting zone a lot. It took away some of the tedium, not all of it. It's definitely still tedious. Well, we just fell off the bridge, which is fine. I was going to show you that because we have graphics on high, we can see all these reeds, and normally you wouldn't see these, but I accidentally fell off the bridge, so Baradbeam had a misstep. I'll shake him off a little bit and get up here. We got Anne Granger, Fenton Marshally, Atlee Spider-Bane. Don't mind us. We're gonna look for John. John Brackenbrook.
I presume you're here to bring me ill news from town.
You come from town, do you? I've been watching from the bounds. The skies have turned dark and fell, and there is a shadow of unrest over all of Archet, over men and beasts and trees alike. Let me guess. My father has not the wisdom to observe such things, so you heard of his exiled son and came to me for aid. Come then, out with it. I desire to hear what you have to tell. Okay, but I would like these shoulders.
Calder Cobb has shown his true colors at last.
I knew him to be evil-hearted, but my father is too trusting. He does not like to think ill of people. His blindness wounded me, but he is a good man. So, to answer your question, yes, I will come to Archet's aid. I and my fellows. I am a hunter and a skilled warrior, trained by my father and captain. And I would rather die than sit idly by while foul brigands crash upon a decent peoples. Let us see what there is to see before the storm is upon us. While I gather my warriors and my weapons, you should sneak into the Blackwald's roost and uncover their plan of attack for tonight. Okay, and we're gonna get a hat out of that. Little extra never hurts, part 1. Before you go, I wanted to make you an offer. You needn't accept this if you want, but what we have learned about the Blackwald unnerves me. My father's militia will not fare well against such a massive force of brigands, and I fear that even a few hunters we here will not make a great difference in the fight. Still, it is not in my heart to stand idly by. We may require an edge to win this victory, and I am willing to offer such an edge if you wish. Accepting and completing this quest can only be done once on each. Oh, we're gonna get points. Okay, yeah. Thank you for the points. So the points are what you use to buy something in the store. Talk to the quest restorer to complete this. Battered Horn of Disruption. I mean, he's giving us some cool stuff, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what all this stuff is. Alright. Maybe that's just an introduction to the store, probably. So we've got a quest now to Into the Shadow. Defeat brigands to thin their ranks. We've got to defeat 4 brigands and gather information about the intended Blackwald raid, which would be over this way. Make our way around here. That's the other rare spawn that we have here. We might have to jump in this water. Let's go swamp diving. Hope it's not too deep. There we go. Made it to the other side. Now, Megley, you still, Megley? There he goes. Let's find some brigands to defeat. Here's one. Uh-oh. Yeah, see that? That's not optimized. The talents get stuck a little bit sometimes. Okay. It's fine. It's never been to the point where I haven't been able to get a skill off and have died because of it. But it is kind of annoying. Like if you want it to be as reactive as like WoW or even Final Fantasy, it's not going to be. It's just not. It's an old game. It's not optimized. I don't even think they have like 64-bit. It's just an old game. Alright, we need one more, so we'll take on this one. I'm gonna take a drink while we're killing her. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I'm opening a Diet Dr. Pepper. Let me know what your guys' favorite soda is, because that's definitely mine. I may have an addiction. to Diet Dr. Pepper. Are you gonna attack us? I don't know, we got really close without that thing attacking us, so we might have been able to sneak by him, but just in case. Okay. And one more thing, I know I'm just kind of like running in here, like I know where I'm going. It's because I do. I have played these starting zones so many times. I don't even have to like technically read a quest or look at the quest to know what I'm doing. That won't be the case for, you know, for everything that we do in this game. I've only made it through Mirkwood, and the beginning of Rohan, and after that, I've not played anything beyond that. And I think once we get past probably Lone Lands, we could start branching out, and I think we might even do my less than normal questing path and head to North Downs, which not many people do, because you can level up past North Downs by just going and completing Lone Lands. But I want to really like just explore this game because I want to share my love of the game with you guys. Am I at the edge again? I am. I don't know why I keep getting turned around. Alright. Found a letter. Let's give it to John. Actually, can we read the letter at all, or... No. Did it say what it said? The letter inside the satchel tells that the Blackwolves mean to attack tonight with the help of Angmar. Angmar is a... I mean, all you really need to know is it's a bad, scary place.
Good work, my friend.
Good work, Baradbeam, and fast too. This will be a great boon to Archit. Now we will be able to counter their efforts with the proper strategy. Get our plumed
I
hat.
believe there is hope for us yet. We only need a strategy.
What an excellent find, Baradbeam. These folk from Angmar sound like evil foes, but at least we know what we are up against. The plans also show a map that points to the old East Path, which is just near here. We all avoid that path save for Atlee Spider-Bane, a visitor from east of the Misty Mountains. Speak with Atlee and learn what he can tell you about the path. We can use the path to our advantage if we manage to successfully scout it. Okay, it looks like we're going to be able to pick up some dyes from this quest too. I'm going to put on that hat, and again, it's not going to show because we've got our cosmetics on. I did notice that our gloves are showing and our boots are kind of showing. We're going to want to eventually... What's this quest? Eventually do some stuff here, so... You've had a long day, friend, and more dangers await. You should take some rest. There is a bedroll just over there you can use. I will wake you if anything happens. Oh. Alright. Baradbeam's probably going to take him up on that offer because he's feeling old. So, let's go and take a little nap. The bedroll is more comfortable than you expected, or perhaps you are more tired than you realized. You close your eyes, and before long, you are lost in dreams. Baradbeam.
Listen to my words.
Oh, good.
I am Galadriel, the Lady of the Golden Wood. Do not be afraid, my friend. Your people are short-lived, but the fate of Middle-earth is yours to command. I will not long disturb your sleep. I can visit you in dreams for only a short time. I have looked into my mirror and seen much that worries me. Let me show you.
I've seen lighted windows in the evil city of Karn Doom. The dread land of Angmar stirs. Shadows once stretched forth from Angmar to threaten Middle-earth. I fear they will again. My mirror shows me much else I do not understand. Some of this may come to pass, or none of it. That is the nature of my mirror's power. All of Middle-earth is endangered by the return of Sauron. We need strength, wisdom, and courage if we are to oppose him. Men, elves, dwarves, hobbits, all free folk must stand together.
You are near to wakefulness. The last tendrils of sleep will soon release you. You ask why I wanted to show you this? It is for one reason.
Megley, get off of us.
I saw you in my mirror. Not once or twice, but often. Whether you desire it or not, your fate is tied to that of Middle-earth. Do not forget my words when you awaken. The free peoples of Middle-earth will have need of you. You must not fail them.
Okay, so as you can see, the story that we had created for Baradbeam before has come back to take a role in that. So if you don't remember, we created a biography for Baradbeam, wherein he had seen, now we know Galadriel before in a dream, and she had told him that basically he was supposed to have a child who would become a great hero of Middle-earth. But he dedicated his life to a more scholarly avenue and never sired a child. And so once he knew that he had sort of depraved the world of that child, he came to Breland to try to see if maybe he could, like, adopt someone or set someone else on that path. And it turns out Galadriel visited him in this dream now and told him that, no, now you are the hero that Middle-earth is needing. So Baradbeam just is standing here kind of realizing that. He's got this whole big thing going on with Archit. He's trying to help John Brackenbrook protect the town. And he knows now that Galadriel has told him, you know, this is going to set you on a path. So he's got that in his heart. And he's got Megley with him. And that's where we are. So, Now that he's got that new found meaning to himself, he's gonna head out and we're gonna continue questing here to try and protect Archit. One of the things we want to do is talk to Atlee Spider-Bane, and he is up here. I was heading out too fast. Atlee Spider-Bane, obviously a dwarf from beyond the Misty Mountains.
Well met, friend.
Hello. Hi, I know all about the old East Path. There are spiders everywhere. When you kill one, another takes its place. If we are to make use of the path at all, we should fight our way through and ensure that it is still blocked at the walls of Archit. The spiders will do some work for us against the Blackwolds, and what the spiders don't deal with, we shall come from afore and behind with our axes and our blades, and we will fall upon them with like a mighty cave coming down. Okay, so defeat spiders and see if the wall is still intact. Now let's head here. So there's a treacherous path that the bandits are going to make. And Baradbeam, with newfound courage in his heart, I guess, is going to go see what it's like against these spiders and whether or not this path through the ruins is something that the bandits will want to take part in. I see you. Need a valid target. This is a valid target. Hello? Okay. And I don't think these are aggressive spiders right now. So, I mean, I think the ambushers are. So we'll take on the ambushers as we're coming through here. But we want to check on the wall and make sure that this is not a path that the bandits can take. Because if we can kind of pigeonhole them into taking a certain path, it'll be much easier to take them on. Okay. Get one more spider going. How about this one? Alright. We've killed 4 spiders along the way. Oh, and there just so happens to be a dead Blackwold scout. Brigand Scout met his doom at the dead end on the old East Path. Looks like the wall is still intact. So we are all good. Let's go back to John and tell him that, you know, the old East Path looks pretty good. And in fact, the spiders took one more brigand out of the world for us. I'm looking for... Sometimes there's little cocoons in spider areas that you can get some stuff out of. I don't think there is in the... I don't think I can actually jump through. Oh, I can. I don't think there is in this tutorial area. But it's an old habit, just looking for cocoon loot, I guess. Alright, Baradbeam's gonna try to walk more steadily across this bridge. Not make a fool of himself jumping into the water again. And the other thing, there's a dead bear over there, and I feel bad for Megley having to look at it. So I think Baradbeam's kind of like, Megley, close your eyes. Don't look, there's just carcasses everywhere.
A dead end will surely work in our favor.
That is good news. A dead end at the end of the path will work in our favor. The brigands will be slowed, and they will have the spiders at their heels. And the hunters will come from behind while the soldiers attack at the head. I will go to Archit to rally them and ready them for the storm that awaits them tonight. Alright, and I'm going to take the gray dyes because obviously he's a fan of the gray. Quickly, Calder Cobb is making his move against Archit, and wicked men of Angmar are lending him and the Blackwold strength. We must go to the town's defense at once. Return to me when you are prepared. And we're going to get some good skills from that. But, guys, I hate to do this on a cliffhanger. We're going to have to do that in the next episode. So, guys, Baradbeam made some revelations about his role in Middle-earth, what he's going to be spending his time doing. He's also ready to fight for Archet and keep off the bandit attack, which is happening fairly shortly. But we will see what happens in the next episode. It's kind of cool what happens. It's a nice little story that plays out. But guys, if you do want to see more of the Lord of the Rings Online Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Megley wants you to do so. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye everyone.